TikTok is spiraling out of control with dangerous trends and real-world consequences you need to hear about right now. First up, the creator known as S. Wiley, who kicked off the wild Scientology Run challenge, is finally speaking out. After his initial stunt went viral with over 90 million views, copycats are now flooding Scientology properties with masks and even air horns. S. Wiley is desperate to distance himself from these reckless imitators, claiming he never encouraged anyone to follow in his footsteps despite labeling his own video as the deepest recorded run.
Looking for a fast-charging, ultra-responsive stylus for your iPad? Meet the 2X Fast Charge Active Stylus Pen, designed for 2018 to 2025 Apple iPads. Take your creativity and productivity to the next level. Click the link in the video description to shop now on Amazon.
Big shifts are coming to the advertising world that will change how you see content on your feed. Double Verify has officially become the first measurement vendor to earn the Media Rating Council accreditation for TikTok video viewability reporting. This is a massive win for transparency, meaning marketers can finally get verifiable data on how their ads perform across the platform. With billions of transactions analyzed, this move ensures that when you see a brand on your screen, it is backed by serious, independent industry standards. A viral social media post has landed a Hammond teen in serious legal trouble following a police intervention. 19-year-old Amari Sexton was taken into custody after Hammond Police Department officers tracked down a video he posted back in March. When officers arrived at his home to investigate, Sexton allegedly tried to flee while discarding a stolen handgun. Authorities executed a search warrant and uncovered not just the weapon, but also drugs and surveillance gear, leading to his formal arrest and booking. Finally, if you have been procrastinating on your big life goals, the new Doing Everything I Said I Would trend is here to give you the ultimate push. Creators like Catriona Thomas and Adele Kapp are showing off their real-life achievements, from mountain trekking to solo backpacking trips, proving that you can turn your vision board into reality. Stop waiting for the perfect moment and start taking your first steps today, just like these inspiring users. If you want to stay on top of all the latest trends and stories, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit that notification bell so you never miss an update. Ever wonder what happens when a viral prank breaks containment and turns into a real-world headache? We need to talk about the Scientology Run trend that has taken over TikTok, and surprisingly, the guy who started it wants you to cut it out. It all began when a creator known as S. Wiley decided to treat a Scientology building in LA like a level in an endless runner game. He strapped on his Meta Ray-Ban smart glasses, sprinted through the facility, and racked up over 90 million views. But here's the problem with the internet. Once you show people a shortcut to fame, they're going to take it. Copycats started flooding these locations, some even showing up with masks and air horns. Things went from annoying prank to legal nightmare fast when a runner in Florida allegedly smashed a window with a BB gun, leading to an arrest. Now, S. Wiley is backpedaling, telling The Hollywood Reporter that he never intended for people to follow in his footsteps. He claims his run was a one-off, even though he admitted that posting it as the deepest recorded run was a calculated play for engagement. It's a classic case of an 18-year-old realizing too late that internet influence is a double-edged sword. While he hasn't been contacted by the church or the police, the Lapt is officially investigating the trend. If you dig into his other content, it's clear this wasn't just a random lapse in judgment. He's built a brand around filming people in vulnerable situations, like those on Skid Row, all for the sake of the algorithm. It's a dark mirror of our current culture, where an 18-year-old isn't thinking about their future career or personal growth. They're calculating the ROI of being a menace to society. We've built a system that rewards violating the social contract with massive payouts, and frankly, that's a trend that needs to die much faster than this one. What do you think? Is this just kids being kids, or have we officially monetized our own decline? Drop a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe for more deep dives into the weirdest corners of the web. Ever wondered if those massive ad spends on TikTok are actually hitting human eyes? Well, A major hurdle for transparency just got cleared. DoubleVerify has officially become the first measurement vendor to earn MRC accreditation for TikTok video viewability, setting a new gold standard for the platform. This isn't just a badge on a wall. It's a big deal for advertisers who have been navigating the wild west of social video for years. By bringing their proven verification tech to TikTok, DoubleVerify is promising that your metrics, like viewable impressions and sophisticated invalid traffic filtration, are finally being held to the same rigorous, industry-backed standards as the open web. DV's CEO, Mark Zagorski, hit the nail on the head when he noted that as ad budgets pour into video-centric platforms, independent verification is the only thing keeping the industry honest. It's about replacing guesswork with hard, accredited data. With this, advertisers can now use the DV Pinnacle dashboard to evaluate their TikTok campaigns with actual confidence, knowing their investment is hitting real people and not just bots. MRC CEO George Ivey also tipped his cap to the move, signaling that this aligns with a broader industry push for accountability. So, here is the bottom line. If you are running ads on TikTok, this is the verification layer you have been waiting for. Does this shift change how you look at social media ROI? Let us know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more deep dives into the tech shaping our industry. Because at the end of the day, your data is only as good as the eyes verifying it. Think twice before you post, because for one Hammond teenager, a single TikTok video just turned a social media moment into a permanent criminal record. It is a cautionary tale that proves the digital footprint you leave behind is often much more than just pixels on a screen. The trouble started back in March when 19-year-old Amari Sexton uploaded a video that caught the eyes of the Hammond Police Department. Given the recent history of violence at the Ponchatoula Strawberry Festival, local law enforcement was already on high alert for anything that might threaten public safety. When officers arrived at Sexton's home to question him about the content of that clip, things took a dramatic turn immediately. Instead of talking, Sexton bolted, sprinting from his carport back into his house and ditching a handgun along the way. Now you would think the jig was up, but his explanation was arguably more incriminating than his flight. He told detectives he ran because he knew the gun wasn't his, and even worse, he believed it was stolen. That admission led officers to secure a search warrant, which turned up more than just the firearm. They found marijuana, cell phones, and a digital surveillance device tucked away inside his home. The final nail in the coffin came when the actual owner of the gun, who hadn't even realized it was missing yet, reported it stolen to the sheriff's office. This connection turned a suspicious encounter into an official arrest warrant for possession of a stolen firearm. Sexton was finally taken into custody this Tuesday and booked into the Hammond City Jail. It is a stark reminder that in an age of constant surveillance, your online behavior has real-world consequences that can catch up to you faster than you think. If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to hit that like button and subscribe for more updates on stories that matter. At the end of the day, it's worth asking yourself, is that one viral post really worth losing your freedom over? Stop me if this sounds familiar. You've got a vision board packed with big dreams, learning a new language, backpacking through Italy, or finally mastering that craft project. But months turn into years, and those dreams just keep gathering dust. We've all been there, stuck in the daydream phase. But there is a new wave taking over TikTok that is officially calling us out, and honestly, it's the kick in the pants we actually need. It's called the doing everything I said I would trend, and it's exactly what it sounds like. People finally crossing those big, scary goals off their lists and documenting the journey. Think of creators like at Catriona Thomas hiking the Dolomites or at Adela Cap spinning in a train station on a solo trip she finally committed to. It's raw, it's happy, and it's a massive reality check. Seeing someone else live out the life you've been talking about for years is strangely contagious. It's that same spark you get when you watch a productivity vlog and suddenly feel the urge to deep clean your entire apartment. And the comment sections, they're pure gold, people cheering each other on, sharing mantras like, "This is the year of us doing absolutely everything." But let's get real for a second. Why is this so hard? Psychotherapist Amy Morin points out that change is exhausting and our brains love the status quo. Often we confuse a dream, which is a nice fantasy, with a goal, which requires actual, gritty work, like changing your sleep schedule or sacrificing your free time. Morin says if you're struggling, it might be because your goal doesn't actually align with your values, and that is okay. You don't have to do everything. But for the things you truly want, you just need that first baby step. Call the gym, send that inquiry email, or tell a friend your plan. That tiny bit of social pressure creates the momentum you need to stop talking and start doing. So here is my challenge to you. What is one thing you've been putting off? The time is going to pass anyway, so you might as well spend it becoming the person you keep telling everyone you're going to be. Book the ticket, sign up for the class, and start your own I Did It chapter today. If you enjoyed this boost of motivation, hit that subscribe button for more. After all, the best version of your life isn't going to build itself.